Well, YouTube family, Shilo's first football action with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's look at it. Okay. Okay. Let's go, Shilo. Now, y'all know I also got ties to Tampa Bay, lived there for well over 7 years, kids born there. Tampa, I've been to this facility a lot. We're going to look at this highlight together, but I want to give y'all time to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share this video. Ladies and gentlemen, give me my theme song.
I've been broke so many times, I don't want to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Niggas bless up on my...
Well, let's get back to action. Shilo, it's your turn, man.
Easy skipper height, 15.
Okay.
Walk 10 on 1.
So far, just warming up. Ain't really hitting drills, I doubt it. Rookie minicamp, y'all. Rookie minicamp. National rookie minicamp. Okay. Hang on, yo. Shout out to Devo Highlight Films, by the way, man.
Did you jump into the lake or no?
I ain't jumped in the lake. I lied to y'all. I ain't jumped in the lake. I was very high on NFL draft.
All right, we off that. Let me look at it a little bit more. Let me see some. Man, that boy look just like his daddy. I think Bucky Jr., he looks more, you feel me, like Dion during the 90s, Florida State days, Atlanta Falcons. Your guy Shador looks like Dion when he was making incredible plays for the Cowboys. And Shilo just looked like all year long, he's Dion's son. I mean, damn, bro. But I like what I seen, bro. For Shilo to stick with Tampa Bay, I think it's going to be a long run. I think for Shilo to be part of that organization, he is going to have to pick up. To me, what would be good news for Shilo is, regardless of what happened, if he at least at minimum could fall into their practice squad. Because those guys do get picked up with that Tampa Bay scheme of things they use. A lot of injuries they go through. Let me knock on wood for all players. Not that you hope guys get injured. But with the Tampa Bay, I've been noticing, especially me being right there, you know, next to that stadium, they always have significant injuries, bro. And they're always calling up guys out of the practice squad. You know, there was a couple of dudes from Hillsborough High School who got called up for being part of the practice squad that I knew of. Don't want to throw their names out here if they want me to even be saying, you know, their storylines like that. But the practice squad could definitely be a benefit for him. But at the same time, on high note, with the he lays wood on the field, his aggressiveness, giving me that throwback Seahawks, Sherman and them boys, you know, that type of energy. I can literally see him making a roster as well, though. Let's not negate that part. Now, it is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers who are basically coveted everywhere when you're a defensive player for Tampa Bay, meaning when you get released, other teams immediately pick you up because, yes, it's not just the Steelers, but Tampa got a phenomenal defense, y'all. That's what kept a scrub quarterback like Baker Mayfield still active in the league as he is, because he went to a great team with a nice defensive mindset and a defensive philosophy scheme of things. But with Shilo, I don't want to just be no groupie saying, oh man, he's guaranteed. It's not guaranteed with Shilo. And that's why I'm watching that story more. That's why I feel Shilo is going to have it more in him to not really be more of a careless Shilo that we know him from Colorado. Almost everything is against you, but having an agent like Drew Rosenhaus is not just an agent. He probably is going to give him inside information detailing how his practice are going, what's the significance of this play that he did, or the significance of a play like if he messes up or something, you can literally see it ain't gonna be no attitude like that. You feel me? Just a lot of BS going on when you notice it. And with Shilo, man, it's like, man, these bitches are still gonna hate regardless. So he knows how to throw them off him, not worrying about what a lot of guys got to say. Let me look at some of this again. Forget about the highlights. It's rookie minicamp right now, y'all. So a lot of what we're looking at is not what you're going to expect. But I did play Shador's one. Go check that out. But looking at Shilo, let me lower the volume. I see him looking comfortable, bro. That's why I'm trying to look at. Body language is everything. Are you comfortable? Now, he's around other peers who are rookie. So these are not the vets. This is not that type of action or whatever. Maybe because of his age being older. Shilo is very comfortable of himself, bro. That's what I'm noticing with Shilo. It's not much to deter him away other than skill set. Can you produce like you did on Saturdays on Sundays now? So the way you produced on Saturdays, can you actually take it up a notch on Sundays? That's what these guys are looking for as a player. They're not really caring like, are you going to dominate day one? But can you make a difference day one? Even if it was for one play, that's significant enough to make a roster or to not be on a roster. That's what I will be focused on. I will be paying attention to that because Shilo is a guy I feel could break through the ranks and actually get a role position on the team. Maybe get into 2 to 3 plays on special teams, 1 to 2 plays on the regular possessions. I really believe that, which is significant if you're coming in the route Shilo is coming in as an undrafted free agent rookie. I mean, you'll take anything you could get at that point. So I'm with Shilo grabbing anything he could grab, meeting the necessary scheme of things to even be on a practice squad as well. So I'm thinking more realistic with my bro over here. I'm not going too deep into it. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Does it make sense to y'all? Like, we're not expecting him to be the second coming of Ed Reed or something, but we do want to see, can he hang? And I think a lot of the guys who took him with, yes, it helps to have the Sanders last name. That does play a part no matter what teams you're on or no matter what level. I'm just going to be honest and say it. That's all aspects of society, not just football. If your father is a CEO for this corporation, yes, it does help you out in the long run. So I believe Shilo might have a significant chance of making the team because of the last name, work ethics, because if he can make a difference with the team, so now they look at it as he's not just a regular guy. He's a guy who can contribute and he has the Sanders last name. Man, that's a win for any organization. So I'm going to be looking at Shilo, what he got going on, how things are shaping, and I'll let you know on any updates that's going on. But I'm DJ Bless One, the best one. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed, guys.
I've been broke so many times, I don't want to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I